Hello and welcome to another Minish Randomizer weekly race, brought to you by ZeldaSpeedRuns. Today we have on tracking Sean and Kitsune, and joining me on commentary is Hendris. Hello.
Hello. And yeah, I'll send them off.
We are still waiting on a runner to ready. So, well... okay. Never mind. We are starting on time.
Whoopsie. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Good job, Hendris.
Thanks.
So
And
yes, that...
All of them did type in good luck and fun though. No, Govich didn't.
No, the runner waiting one isn't on restream.
Oh.
Don't worry, these four are already. It's the fifth runner who was in this race. You just kicked out.
Fifth?
Yes, you just kicked out. Anyways. Too late now. The race is going.
Yeah, today now. Okay, fantastic. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, we have hard pieces. 2 of them.
Yeah, nothing in Link's house to start them off.
Yeah. We also... okay, cool. Yeah, this is one of my seats.
Which used to mean something, but nowadays... Who
nowadays
knows?
It says that... That'll be nice seats. See? They've got a sword. They've got a sword.
You start off with sword and spin right there in the wind trap tower.
That was dash attack.
Oh, was it dash attack?
Spin.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone marked spin, but no. Dash attack, okay. But sword gives access to South Field Ruby Cave.
Stone.
Which gives
and the spin.
And see, 2 bomb bags.
See, it's nice.
This is a very nice start.
This is a very pleasant start.
I don't know why Goldfish is using... Okay, yeah. Goldfish is using bombs on the trees there when he has a sword equipped.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, what do they... that was a Wave Fraud Skin Stone, okay.
It was, yeah. And the red sword!
There's a red sword!
That's a 1 minute 30 access to Western Woods.
Yeah, so for everyone who's not familiar with this rendo, there are a few locations that have a lot of checks. One of those you already saw in that South Field Ruby Cave. There's 2 of those in what we call Western Woods. So, like, one is in Trilby, one's in Western Woods proper, behind the red sword and spin, which is giving you the ability to clone. So that's like 40 very quick checks. And there's boots as well, so
which makes me
they also have access to caster off of that.
Yeah. What happened to my seeds? This is not okay. This is very not okay. So yeah, usually my seeds have been the worst. But all changed.
Last year your seeds were the worst.
Yeah, now they're the best, and I really dislike that. Why they're so good?
So we saw Cloud of Skinstone over in Trilby, not the Swordlock part, well, Red Swordlock part even, but...
And the Gusture! And
Gusture and Grip Ring. Have we seen a map check yet?
No, we have not.
Did you get the elements from the seed?
I did not.
Hendris.
There we go. There we go. It was no Krenel and no Fortress. So good thing that Myth isn't here.
No Krenel, no Fortress.
Yeah.
Okay, so... That... I mean, we already have one of the Cloud of Skinstones and the Wave Fraud Skin Stone, so...
And the Mitts!
There's Mitts?
Oh, hang on. No.
Wait, what? Oh, it was a trap.
That was a trap. And
there's a Graveyard Key in Minish Woods, though.
Yeah.
So we have Graveyard Key and boots, we just need another sword for access to that element.
Yeah.
Nesman just dipped caster, but didn't do anything besides getting the wind crest, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he
No,
might
he
not
did
even have done that yet. He's going for the. Might have
Yeah.
just said the quick warp.
We don't have a bow for that. The bottle, okay.
Oh yeah, right. You
And the
do need a
pixel.
bow or like flippers or cape to set that.
Yeah. It's a Kazakin stone, okay.
Yeah, the bottle is the more important part of those because now we have access to Granite Beanstalk.
We have access to Dark Quennel, yeah. Well, entirety, but
I might
yeah.
go to
Can
Veil
do.
Falls first though. I don't know. It's out of logic, but
Let's see. Looks like Goldfish is at least favoring the eastern side.
yeah, if
Yeah.
you get a Jabbernet or flippers, that would be access to like being able to full clear Deepwood. So that would be nice. So if you find those in Minish Woods, like that's great.
Yeah. This one really has
Otherwise,
options.
if they if you need to go elsewhere to find those, well, Minish Woods is still something that you always do. So it's not like you wasted time by going there.
Yeah. So Nesman is
Or
now
not much time.
the first guy in Quennel.
Yeah. So Nesman following up that bottle to go to Krenner, while
Bring
Goldfish and
water
Huff are over in Minish Woods, and Sparks is just clearing out Sphere Zero stuff with the Tingle Trees. Which makes a lot of sense. Like, with a start like this, you're going to have runners skipping these, so if you just do them and you find something there, that's actually an
bottle.
advantage for getting something out of Tingle Trees, which is not usually
Yeah.
something that... Like, usually everyone just does these, but with
This
this
is
kind of
something-
start, people are going to start skipping them.
Yeah. Nesman started doing roll lifts. Ah, fancy. And yeah, Sparks is absolutely going for Veil Falls here.
Okay, yeah. Like I said, it is out of logic to get most of like checks here, but there's a lot of them, and
Yeah. Although you can't really do much in Cloud Tops. without the
no,
mid-
you can't, which isn't really a bad thing. You're going to have to go back up there later, yes, but
Yeah.
like you're not. You do set yourself up to delay Cloud Tops until you have all the kinstones this
Ooh.
way.
Yeah, Cloud Tops Kinstone. Was it Cloud Tops?
I guess it was.
Yeah, Cloud Tops Kinstone in Veil Falls. That's nifty. Oh, CT. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, so we want to see Cloud Tops Kinstones. We don't want to see Fortress Kinstones.
If you want the sea to be over fast, you want to see Cloud Tops kinstones, yes.
Yeah. And I'm hoping I just jinxed it and all they're gonna find is Kazakin stones.
I mean, there's got to be something in Fortress, right?
I hope so. I mean, it could be like a big red herring.
There's another Kinstone.
Okay.
Which was what was
There's
that?
a caster.
That was a caster.
1, 2, 2.
Okay,
Ooh.
and we'll see whether Sparks decides to grab the one check in Cloud House that they have access to.
Hmm.
You would usually save scum it if you do decide to do that, which it doesn't look like Sparks did.
Yeah, he did not. I mean, yeah, it's one check, but it's usually one check that
It's
you
a
might
really
wanna
quick
get.
save scum to do, so I would usually do it there.
There's a third bomb back in the Lolon pot.
Because you need all
Um,
those bombs. Like,
yeah.
2 bomb bags is enough for most things.
Yeah.
The second bomb bag is nice, especially if you like need it for Krenner, which they do have a gust jar, so it's less important. But after that, you probably don't need any more bomb bags.
Yeah. Sparks now also in Quennel. Whereas Goldfish is doing the Tingle Trees.
I
Fighting
think
the
Nesman just
butterfly.
got done with the lower Krenner stuff and is now climbing to upper Krenner?
Yeah, looks like it.
Or... Why is
Oh.
Nesman skipping that cave?
I don't know.
Okay, it's Nesman,
And
but... Yeah,
Okay,
the answer
he's-
is it's Nesman, right?
Yeah, the answer is it's Nesman, and It's Greyblade.
Sure, but it's on the way.
I didn't know. Just let it happen, Ivot.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
Sparks
there's
did.
Kane!
Wow. This is so. Care Flames isn't an element, but it is full clearable.
It is looking very tempting right now.
Yeah. I'd probably dip it, look at the rupees, then go for the beanstalk, and decide
Yeah.
after that how much of it I want to do.
Yeah. Okay, now he's just checking. He thought, okay.
Okay, so. Yeah.
Okay. But Gobot, on the other hand, is in Courtyard. I don't think we've actually seen someone in Courtyard yet.
No. So there were like 2 zero checks just there that no one had done. There's also 2 more checks behind the boots in here, so.
Okay.
this
Looks
is
like
nice
Nesman just forgot. He did a few swipes. But he wanted with the Tingle Trophy.
Okay.
Let's see if Tingle has anything.
Nesman almost skipped it, so probably
Yeah.
not, right? And looks like Nesman is not selling the quick water Care Flames here.
He's not doing it.
So he
didn't
went
activate the
from
request either.
Greyblade down to that cave and then just over to the wall, which is fair. Like this way, when you save, when you quick warp, you are back at the base of Krynna.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not going to dip Care Flames, this is faster because you don't have to climb down. But there is those 5 rupees right at the beginning that you can just see, and
There's a 3rd bottle for Goldfish. He's collecting all of them. Whereas Half Puff is actually going to complete. Oh, it's not completing caster, but they're doing their best in caster.
yeah, without a bow or cape or flippers, caster is kind of restricted.
Yeah.
They do have a gust jar to go to the bow chest the vanilla way. Which is not something you often see in Rando. Usually by the time you have access to caster, you have flippers or like...
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes having to use the gust jar here does come up.
And there's the flippers for Nesman. Is
Maybe.
it the right ones? Maybe flippers.
Maybe flippers. It is flippers.
flippers.
Okay.
Okay. That unlocks hacking. Hooray! And it also means that Nesman can full clear Deepwood, which would be
Yes.
his first element.
So that gives access to Deepwood, that gives access to a few more checks in caster, that gives access to like a few more checks just all around the overworld. It gives access to drop
There
bits.
was a Kinstone in the. There was a Kinstone in the boat chest. I don't know which one though.
Huffpuff hasn't been up very false, right?
No, I
So
don't
that
think he
was a
has.
caster stone. So we know where all of those are now.
That is scary.
Oh wait,
Without
no.
mids or both.
The tracker is flipped on that side. No, that was a Cloud of Skin stone then.
Oh,
sorry.
Okay. But still,
My bad.
That's scary.
Yeah, it was Cloud
It is
of. My
scary,
bad.
though. Yeah.
Okay, that's better for our runners.
Yeah. Just because the idea of having
Yeah, having
Having to go
access
for-
to Fortress without bow or mids right now is not something you want to see.
Sparks, you do have the grip ring. You don't need to do that. Sparks did the green bean.
While
While having-
fine. Okay,
Yeah.
Nesman did go back to Cave of Flames.
Okay.
We saw power bracelets on the rupees. We'll see whether those are real.
There's a book on Rem.
Okay. Well, we're
Okay,
still a
yeah.
ways away from being able to
Talk to the
check
chosen
Hilari,
one.
but... And those are real power bracelets in Care Flames. With Palace in the
Ooh.
seat, that's always reassuring to have, just in case you don't find a big key before pot push. Like if you're in go mode and you find a big key before pot push, you can definitely just skip them. Otherwise, you usually want to check pot push, and not having power bracelets to be able to do it is a bit scary. You can skip power bracelets in some cases if the big key isn't there and you have enough small keys, but...
And a hard piece on Rem. Huh. Sorry, on Simon.
Yeah, you can also just always skip pot push, it's just that then if the big key's on there, you're climbing palace twice.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Spark's picking up the flippers.
Yes, so... Is Sparks... Okay,
Yes.
Sparks is going
Going
back in there. Hasn't checked Greyblade yet, if the tracker's up to date. So... It's a good thing that Sparks is coming back here.
Yeah. I mean, also
Right,
on
Sparks
his
took
own
that weird route involving the green bean. That's why.
Yeah. Okay, Nesman in Cave of Flames.
Yeah, we'll
Oda's
see,
probably looking to go.
Like, Sparks will probably also dip Cave of Flames after getting that cane. Oh yeah, this is a
Yeah.
very, very quick start, even for Minish Rando seed.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We had a red sword and spin like 1.5 minutes
One-
in, and
Yeah.
then like the usual with stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, and then there's Kane for Sparks.
Yeah, so Sparks now gets to choose whether to dip Cave of Flames. I would here, but it's reasonable not to. You have flippers to grab the element from Deepwood. Cave of Flames is not an element. There's a lot of other checks you have, like between Cane and flippers. There's a lot of overworld stuff that you can do now.
Yeah.
Okay. Sparks isn't quick warping. Wait, no, he is. Never mind. Sparks decided right when I said that to quick warp and is leaving
Yeah.
Krenne. So it's not going to be
Yeah,
checking Cave
he's
of
probably
Flames right
looking
now.
forward to Deepwood. Sparks, the pier. Sparks, the pier. Thank you.
Yeah, I do also like this. With the flippers, there's so much stuff elsewhere. Like, you have Full Clear Deepwood, you have the first rule path and droplets. You have stuff like lower Way Falls rupees, or Southway Falls rupees, you have some cane checks here in town, yeah, like mirror stuff in town. And so far the only thing we have seen in Cave of Flames are the power bracelets, which, yeah, they lock 3 checks, but one of them is in Palace and could have the big key.
Yes,
Looks like Huffpuff was trying to go to Cave of Flames, but hasn't picked up the cane of Greyblade yet.
Oh dear.
I mean, he will... So, that tells me that Huffpuff will go back to Cave of Flames when he now gets access to it.
Yeah. It's like, hey, the cane, that's convenient. I was just looking for it. Oh, Nesman is not doing the quick strat. He should know this. Ah.
Hendris, just accept that
What?
runners aren't always going to do the quick set in that room.
He
It's better
learned
for your
any
health.
percent. He done any percent. I expect him to do this.
I thought you said he did like 2 runs and then gave up on it.
Yeah, but still, he learned the route.
Yes, but that doesn't mean learning the quick strats for every room like that.
Ah, I hate it. Okay, Nesman bailing, I suppose, after Blue Orb, which is reasonable.
Yeah, I would probably keep going to the red warp. You get 2 more quick checks. Well, they're not quick, but yeah, after that point, you definitely want the cape to be able to do the checks quickly. So, betting at either this point or the red warp is sensible.
Yeah. There's a tingle trophy for Goldfish. You know what would be funny? Tingle having the last cast against them, sending them to caster without bow or mitts.
I don't know. Are you sure the seed's going to do that?
I don't
I mean,
know.
not that anyone would dip Wind Runes anytime soon,
Yeah.
given
But
that,
this-
like, Deepwood is open and Droplets is
It's just,
accessible and...
there has to be something evil in here, right? There's gotta be something. Oh, there's a Kinstone. Cloudhops. On Swiftblade 1.
Okay. So that's... what, 4 total?
I think so.
But yeah, Spark still doesn't have the boots from Eastern Hills Beanstalk. That will probably feel bad when he does pick them up, since it's a Sphere 1 check, and boots do make, like, overworld movement quite a bit faster.
Yeah.
Looks like Spark's checking out Old Man Myth here.
Yeah. Seeing what he has in his pockets.
And yeah, Nesman taking that cane and flippers to South Brave Falls here. We'll probably go over towards Lake after this, and I expect the droplets, but it's Nesman. Like, take every prediction on Nesman's routing with a huge grain of salt.
Yeah. Okay, Sparks is going for Tingle. Come on, it's gotta be something.
It's
Skinstone.
Skinstone!
Which one?
Did you call that,
it
or is
the
it the last Cloud of Skinstone?
It's
I don't know which of those is
it's not-
better. That's the last Cloud of
It's not
Skinstone.
Yes,
So,
five Cloud of Skinstone
we know-
in 20 minutes.
We do know now every Cloud of Skinstone, right?
We do.
Like, Sparks,
Oh,
which one's Sparks missing? The one from Boat Chest?
I think so, yeah. But he should pick that up fairly soon. I hope. No, he's not. He's doing.
I mean,
first.
no, Boat Chest isn't going to be high on anyone's list, but it's also...
Not low.
It kind of is. Like, you do that when you do hiking. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, Sparks doesn't have boots. Never mind, Sparks doesn't even have access to Boat Chest.
He didn't go for the beanstalk.
Yeah.
The boots are in the
um,
southern Highfield beanstalk.
Okay.
like
I
you
hope
said.
Sparks is going to do the beanstalk when... Like, Sparks is going through Minish Woods. Yeah, okay, this is a Deepwood dip.
Yeah.
And after leaving Deepwood, he should be going over to Bellari area and hopefully on the way out check Eastern Hills Beanstalk.
Nesvin, yeah. Okay, yeah. Nesvin going. It's getting the Cloud Skinstone of Tingle as well. Despite Nesvin already having been almost everywhere, he's only at 2 Cloud Skinstones so far.
Yes, Nesman hasn't been up Vale Falls, which is 1, and hasn't been to Boat Chest, which is 1, and there's 1 that I'm forgetting.
Yeah, me too. Hey, there's a Great Spin score.
Great spin
Nifty.
from Syrup there.
And the
Nice.
second Great Spin scroll was on Spark's side in the first floor chest.
Oh, you mean the
Deepwood.
long spin scroll?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, either one of them. It was.
Well,
Spark's
no, the
Great
one
Spin.
on Syrup was definitely Great Spin, so
Okay.
if Sparks got long spin from that scroll, it was the long spin. It
Okay.
got Great Spin from the scroll, it was long spin. Yeah, the way spins are progressive in this game in a kind of weird way where like any of the 5 spin scrolls, so regular spin, fast split, great spin and long spin, or long great spin, that is, do give you a spin if it's the first one you get, and give themselves if you already have a spin but not what their upgrade is, and like give them in order otherwise, except great spin and long spin are both like on the great spin long spin chain. It's a bit weird, but
Half-Life is continuing deeper into Cave of Flames. So if there's anything here,
But Nesman skipped it.
yeah, true.
So there's nothing there.
Okay, and if there is something, it's not important,
I mean,
right?
okay, we have seen Nesman skip things that were actually important before.
The
But
flippers in the rain chest.
the usual assumption is if Nesman skipped it, it's not important.
Yeah. I suppose there's only one way to find out. So we'll be watching Huffpuff with delight and fear. Second half of Cave of Flames so far.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, he bailed Cave of Flames after Blue Warp, basically.
Yeah, so we have 2 runners in Deep Wood, which is an element dungeon, and the other 2 runners in Cave of Flames, which isn't an element.
Yeah.
Yeah, both Sparks and Nesman going to be making their way to Greenshoe here.
Hmm. Almost synced. Ah, that's nifty.
Okay, and Huffpuff is committing to do the entire basement as well.
Ooh, that's brave. Let's see if he gets anything out of it. Come on, there's gotta be a sort of Milari, right? Just something. Or even just a cape.
Cape behind Cave of Flames basement is not nice, Agnes.
It is nice for me.
Okay, if you say so.
You know I want to play the punishment seat. I'm taking every point I can get.
I mean, I don't think you're getting into the punishment seat.
Oh.
You would have to roll like 3 bounties in the seat to make that happen, I think. Is that a challenge? I mean, I will be very impressed if this seat has 3 bounties.
Yeah, me too.
Considering we haven't seen a single one this season yet.
Trying to get his groove back, exactly.
No, Thomas,
trying to
have you
find my
seen
way.
the seat? This is not a
But
bad
isn't
seat so far.
There's gotta be something bad in here. I can feel there has to be something here. I can volunteer as a tribute. I need to ask Tress about that. Maybe Tress can give me like 1 billion Tress points.
Uh, I mean, it's not like you won't be able to play the punishment seat just because you're not in the race.
Yeah. Right, I can test it. Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so there's the big key in
Yes,
Cave of
please.
Flames. We'll probably see Huffpuff do Gleerock as well at this point.
Yeah.
And Gleerock having the cape would give that meme point. There's an ocarina! Oh!
Ooh.
Okay. And Huffpuff
Okay,
is leaving.
Yeah, Ocarina, let's...
Okay, no.
they're
Huffpuff
not.
just...
They reconsidered.
Yeah.
Okay, Nessun won't be getting the Ocarina for a while.
No, like... Let's see whether Goldfish gets it here, but... I hope so. So the Ocarina doesn't lock a lot of checks.
But it makes
There's
movement
4 of them,
way more
I
bearable.
think, right?
Yeah.
But it makes movement so much faster getting around
Yeah.
the overworld.
Ocarina basically lets us fast travel. So not having it is a bit cumbersome usually. No, Myth is
No,
not
these
playing.
4 runners are the only one in the race since Henry's picked out the 5th runner who wasn't ready on it.
It was a gentle nudge. No, so Myth and all the others, Myth and all the other speedrunners, they are currently busy trying to test the limits of something that was found like 2 days ago. In 80%, we found a way to completely skip caster. So
Well-
that saves like 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, it's a glitch, so you won't see it in Rando here, since we do run on a not entirely glitchless technically, so the glitchless speedrunning rule set disallows roll lifts, which we allow, which is just a way to make a bomb explode slightly faster. But like any of the actual like glitches that help a lot are not allowed in these Rando races.
Yeah. Yeah, well, all we now do in Caster is get the bow, do quad manip, which is the worst thing ever, and then we'll just skip collecting the kinstones and go to Fortress immediately by going out of bounds. Onto layer 2, and also skip. So basically, we skip the second half of Caster and the entirety of Wind Ruins. Which is
if you've
really good.
ever seen Glitch Rando or Fire Rod Rando, and someone did Caster, they probably did something similar.
Yeah.
But the new thing doesn't need Ocarina or Fire Rod to do it.
Yeah. They just need a P-hat. Okay. Is anything... Nothing good on Gleeok. Come on.
Well,
it's gonna be
there's
something
Malari, but
yeah.
isn't the Ocarina Deep in Cave of Flames enough for you?
I want more! But yeah, Goldfish will be happy with himself as well. That's a Joy Butterfly for the mids! Yeah, he doesn't have any... Half-Half doesn't have him yet. And Goldfish is also committing to the... Is he? No, he's not. Is he? Yes!
Oh, Goldfish is doing Gleeok. He's not even getting the red bob.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not enough for any of us. Yeah, we want more. Oh, this is great. Ocarina in... Oh. Yeah, Nesman is not going to pick that up anytime soon. So yeah, Nesman finished...
Yeah, no, Nesman is... has very much often that Ocarina.
Yeah.
It might not be required. It's probably not. Like I said, it only logs 4 checks. But it will make things a lot faster.
Okay. Yeah, see a Total Touch. Thanks for stopping by. And thanks for the good luck. I like how they're telling me good luck. To see that my seeds go worse and worse.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it does mean that we will have to stick around for longer if the seed takes longer.
Yeah.
But yes. Still.
Okay.
The bad seed is always fun to
checks.
watch.
It is. It's also fun to commentate.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, Spark's doing the Goldfish caves. I don't think Nesman has done them. Has he?
Nesman hasn't been here since he got triggered, right?
Think so?
Oh no, wait, he was in Deepwood. Did he skip these, really? Wait. Did Nesman skip these?
I think he did.
Okay, Spark's doing them in the wrong order.
Yeah.
You want to do this left entrance one last, because then you can just quick warp after getting that chest, instead of having to go back over the ice.
Yeah. It's been a horrible seed so far. It is the worst.
Horrible in the sense that Henris wants to get ban points, not in the sense that the runners will think it's horrible.
Yeah. This seed actually has been super jetty so far. In the sense that they got access to Western Woods in a minute and a half in.
Yeah, we have seen all 5 Cloud of Skin stones.
Yeah.
So
too.
what? So we're missing Lantern and Cape
And
from Element mode and one sword,
Yeah.
and then on top of that another sword and a bow for.
Sparks,
Storm.
yeah, Sparks doesn't have his boots.
Yeah,
Oh.
Sparks is now at the point where if he still doesn't get boots, he has completely forgotten about the check.
He's gonna
I
kick himself.
think he's
yeah.
going to get boots here. He's not going to be
Yeah.
happy about it. Yeah.
He is so going to. He's so going to kick himself. No pun intended.
Okay. Yes. Okay. If he's using an auto tracker with a map tracker, then yeah.
He should. Yeah. I mean, that's the difference between should do something and actually doing something.
So, Spark's getting these boots at 34 minutes when everyone else got them around closer to 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Yeah. Not supposed to each their own.
So Henry's only provides the runners with 2 colors, I think. So
Yeah, I provide them with
3
red
of
and
them
blue.
being on the same color isn't that unlikely.
Yeah. Okay, what's on?
Call of Metal behind the power bracelets. Slightly extending the value of that.
Slightly. I'm surprised that Desmond goes into Fountain this early. Usually that's my secret strat to getting the hang of.
I mean, you can full clear it, and you had power braces to do that on the way. Well, you can't full clear it. You can't get that one check, but you can at least scout it.
Yeah.
And it was just a red rupee, so
You can get to know every check in here. Which came out wrong. Okay, Sparks and Golden Cave.
that's a lantern. How's no one done that yet? Wait, that's Goron. Okay, how has no one done Goron Cave yet?
I don't want to know.
Well, that's droplets
guess
full
this-
clearable if you want to do the long left side instead of being able to jump across with the cape.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose it's just that they just have better things to do.
Yeah,
Yeah. Half of us doing is chickens, which is great.
I guess that is the danger with jet seeds.
Yeah.
You forget about early checks like that.
No, there's nothing in Carl of House.
Okay, and has someone scouted the Lake House book already?
No. I don't think we've actually seen someone in Lake yet.
Well,
Because why would we?
Sparks is probably going over there soon, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just that we just had so much open from the beginning. We did Sphere Zero, got immediately access to Western Woods.
Okay,
we
this
went there,
also
immediately
looks
got access.
like... Wait. Oh, Lake Access is only Ocarina right now, isn't it?
It is. It is.
So never mind, like, Sparks going to Lake, or Nesman going to Lake, they don't have access.
Oh, cool. Two swords.
Goldfish did
It's-
get the Ocarina though, right?
Yeah. Sean, I don't think we actually need mitts. Yeah, this is no fortress. So mitts might be optional.
Mitts are Lake Access! But yes,
Mitts are Lake Access!
we don't... there's other ways to get Lake Access. Like, Cape is also
Yeah.
Lake Access, the Ocarina that we have already seen is Lake Access.
Yeah. So for all intents and purposes, we could have a mittsless seed. Although, very unlikely. Very, very unlikely.
Yeah. Like, at the absolute minimum, they need 2 more swords, a cape,
It's always...
and that's...
True
and the bow.
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you actually seen a mittsless seed so far? They're like super rare.
I wanna say we have, but it's been a while.
Yeah. At least I can't remember one. Huh.
So, Goldfish now also on green shoe, catching up in elements with the other 2 runners. Well, with Nesman and Sparks. Of
what?
hasn't been there.
That's what's doing the tingle trees. Just now.
Yes? Like you said, he had better things to do.
Yeah.
And I mean, I did say that when Sparks was doing Tingle Trees earlier, right? Like, this is the kind of seed where runners start skipping Tingle Trees. And by runners, I definitely meant Nesman.
But that also means that Nesman is slowly but surely running out of checks, is he? If he's doing Tingle Trees, he doesn't have many more to do.
Yeah, actually missing that Ocarina for Lake Access is kind of important. Nesman hasn't been to Castor yet, right? Or Velfords. And he got Lanterns, so Velfords is in logic.
Yeah.
So... Is this a seed where you could actually get all 5 Cloud of Skin Stones and the Velford Skin Stone and the Grip Ring and the Lantern and not be able to turn them in? Because you're missing Cape or Mitts? Have you ever seen that before?
No, I have not. Oh, okay.
Like, usually by the time you have access to Cloud Tops and all the Cloud Skin Stones, you can also just turn them in, but no.
Yeah. Right,
I mean, we aren't quite there yet. Yeah, Mitts or Cape are required to turn in the fusions and Cloud Tops.
So, if the Ocarina is actually lake access for, like, I don't know, Mitts or Cape, that would be a required basement.
Yes, if we don't... Yeah, if the Ocarina is lake access, that automatically means it has to lock Cape, and that is a required Capeless Cave of Flames basement.
Please. Please let it happen.
And what a what a way to make a required Cave of Flames basement.
Buy the 9, please. Although I reckon that whole bounty is like a carrot dangling on a stick in front of me.
Yeah, we have there still some other things that we have yet to see that could just have Cape or Mitts, like hiking. Yeah. That's a thing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if anyone has gone and checked Hearthledge yet. Although Sparks might have.
I don't think so. Time to go back for it was a trap. Okay. Oopsie. Oh. But yeah, so far I'm very hopeful. I don't think anyone has actually done Cloud yet, right? At least the first check.
The one check that they have access to Clouds, no. So this is a new check from this one. I think only... Yeah, I don't think anyone went here, but I might be wrong. There has been 2, like, upgrade forts.
Okay, it's nothing. It's nothing. I think Goldfish and Half-Puff went up there.
Okay, you were a bit ahead there. Sparks has been up there, right?
Yeah, okay.
Based just on Kinstones, like, he's at 4 Clouds and 2 Caster. And I don't think we've seen the 3rd Caster yet.
Yeah. It just resynced for me as well.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Nesman's actually running out of checks. Ooh. The whole
yeah, there's still some stuff in Caster that Nesman can grab.
Yeah.
In addition to maybe, like, a few other one-offs.
Nesman action. Not yet. Nesman might have actually skipped the Ocarina, which might have been required.
Nesman dipped out of Cave of Flames, which isn't an element, after the Blue Warp. And there is an Ocarina deep in the basement, and that might be required for lake access at this rate.
So we could actually see the very, very rare instance of Nesman doing yoga on his chair so weirdly that the horseshoe that got lodged upside his arse got turned upside down.
Is that how it works?
It is. How else would it work?
Oh yeah, these checks, but they won't have anything.
Oh, mercy. Yeah. Although, come on. Okay, that's 10 hearts for Nesman. So he could see.
Okay, that's a bow.
I think that was said. That opens a bit more.
So
Not
now
much, but a bit.
Caster is full clearable.
Yes.
Well, except for Great Uncle Herbert's teachings.
Yeah. Couldn't delay longer. Yeah.
Yes, it's not that much longer, and like this actually might make Caster a bit faster, and it does like you want to have the bow before Caster, so
Yeah.
it makes it easier to just grab everything in one go here.
Yeah. Half now in the green to fight.
So Messner is missing the Cloud of Skinstone from here from bow chest, and which is the other? Like, where were the first two Cloud of Skinstones we saw, and where did Messner skip one?
Nesvin got the London Ranch key, which gives him lake access.
Oh, okay. It's not a required London key, but it does also mean the ocarina is not required for lake access.
Yeah, never punish, I swear, yeah. Fucking hell.
Oh, that's one I didn't think of, yeah. Of course, that's lake access.
Oh, that's lame.
And we do have goldfish in lake to see whether there's anything there.
Yeah. But that's a required London key then.
No, it's not. You can use the ocarina instead.
Right, god damn it. Man. Just let me have this. Oh, right, that was Killzone at Surflight 1.
Oh, that's the other one that's missing. Okay.
That's, yeah. Yeah. Right. Was it Surflight 1? I think there was, there was one at Swiftblade.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's probably the one Nesman's missing, so...
Yeah.
That was number 4 for Nesman, and...
Yeah, Sean...
Swiftblade's probably number 5.
Yeah. You're right, Sean. He just threw that horseshoe at me.
So, Goldfish is dipping droplets here.
Without the lantern.
Without the lantern. So this is just a play for the first Ruby path, which is absolutely fine. Like, when you're a lake, you just go do this.
Yeah.
It's not that much slower to do this without a lantern, and it's a lot of checks.
Yes, Fast will also be getting his bow here from Percy.
The decision a Goldfish has to make here is whether to keep going for the underwater pot.
I think I would go for one. Yeah.
Yeah, like with the Gusture that early, I would probably go for it.
Oh yeah, having the
flute also definitely helps. With droplets, I would do it anyways. Like, if you're in lake, like I said, just go there. But
that's supposed to be doing hiking. There's a Kinstone.
That has to be the last caster Kinstone, right?
That's last caster Kinstone. Last caster Kinstone in droplets. Okay.
So we know where a bow is. We have all the caster Kinstones. We have boots to have like and.
Could we get a vanilla mitts?
Do we want a vanilla mitts?
I want one.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Vanilla mitts, locking cape on Griegel 2.
Yeah.
Sounds
That's
good.
the plan. But yeah, Sparks will be picking up his final...
Nesman did all of hiking and got nothing except for that Kinstone in the bow chest, right?
Yeah. Right, we haven't found another sword until now.
Yeah, there are still 2 swords somewhere that we have to find, and
Fifi had the frisbee. Not the shiny one though, but still a frisbee.
Yeah, every seed
Okay.
can still become a throw seed, right? Until you hit go mode.
Yeah. Okay, that's the final Thousand Stone for Sparks. Imagine getting all 5 Thousand Stones, but not being able to turn them in.
It's so weird. That never happens.
That never happened.
So, Nesman using that London key for Lake Ecstasy. This seems great.
This is... It's so weird though. Let's see. Yeah, Goldfish and Nesman are basically doing the same thing right now. Actually being the first few people.
The difference is that
London.
Goldfish hasn't gone to Goron Cave yet, so doesn't have a lantern.
Yeah.
Which, hopefully while he's in this area, he will get around to doing that.
Yeah.
And then he will feel bad about not having done that before and go back to the London Secret Cave. Yeah, you should get it here, but...
That's Minish Cap we're talking about. Nothing ever here is actually a thing. What? No, hang on. Let me rephrase that.
Runners do weird things sometimes.
Yes.
Is I think
absolutely.
what you wanted to express
Yes.
there.
Yes, thank you very much.
Um,
I had a bit of a brain fart there. Okay, the book in the lock cabin is just a rupee.
yeah, so London Secret Cave also wasn't anything, so... Goldfish does still need that lantern, but not for that check.
Many checks leading to bad decisions. Yeah, bad decisions, that's a given in Minish Cap Rando.
Yeah. So what are the things that we know, like, they have access to that they haven't checked yet? There's the 2 scrubs, there's Wind Runes and Fortress, and there's Droplets.
Yeah.
Is that it, or is there anything else?
I think that's it. Yeah. Yeah, but the issue is that we have already so many items. We're not even an hour in, and we've got Dread Sword, we've got...
Oh, there's...
We know where
has
all
anyone
Kingstones
checked sewers
are.
yet?
Sewers. No. I don't think so.
So that's available as well.
We've seen Rem, Simon, and Karloff. We can't check the Town Pillar.
Oh,
Have we seen Heartledge?
At this point, we'd better have seen Heartledge.
Okay, Goldfish picking up his lantern. Wasn't it a trap?
Okay,
Whoa.
if Sean remembers Heartledge being a trap, then
Okay,
we've definitely seen Heartledge.
good. Yeah, Sparks will also get his leg access now.
Oh yeah, Sparks also needs that London key for leg access.
There's a few swipes. Nesman and Huffpuff now both in droplets.
Yes, Neswin has the lantern. So, Neswin has the ability to full clear this dungeon.
London Secret was nothing important. And Goldfish will also go.
Okay,
Oh,
Goldfish
good.
is going back into droplets, so this is at the very least a play for the second Ruby path.
Yeah.
And the red warp at that point, and then
And the
if
other-
there's no cape there, you might as well go around on the left side. Like at that point, it's not faster.
Yeah.
So Goldfish does have the option to do Luchu here.
Yeah. Oh, that was the final Castle Kingston for Nesman. Yeah, right. Nesman now.
Oh, that,
at
no,
the
that was the
crossroads.
Castle.
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
Nesman now at the at the crossroads. Does he go into wind ruins or does he do droplets? Okay, he's keeping doing droplets. Would be weird to bail an elemental droplets for a non-elemental fortress. Yeah, I thought this element, you might as well do it. But in return, if fortress has your cape and or your mitts, that's nifty.
I mean, if Fortress has... Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, we could have a bowlocked bow in Fortress. That's a thing that happens.
But
Goldfish...
they won't be happy about finding another bow in Fortress.
Yeah.
So Goldfish is doing blue chew.
Yeah. Yeah, good old Wobbuffet.
And Nesman is skipping it.
Nesman, yep. So there's nothing on Blue Chew. Okay. A shame.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Sparks now for... I think they're both also now going for... They're fancying Lake, and by extension droplets.
Yeah, I guess. Sparks got the lantern as well. Does Hufflepuff have that?
No.
Okay. So Hufflepuff's going to get that soon, probably? If he
Hopefully.
goes to Golden Cave here, after North Minish Woods?
Yeah.
Which is a good play, but...
Hey, look at that! Blue Chew had a bloopy. How are the turntables? Oh, sorry.
Okay.
How the tables went.
I mean, it's not
Okay.
really a surprise after Nesman skipped it.
Yeah. That was just that inkling of hope, you know. That inkling of Goldfish fishing out the blue sword out of Blue Chew.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised by another sword here in droplets. As we say, there's always a sword in droplets.
Yeah. It's always a sword and toad.
We might see it here on the second group path. We might see it on the ice plane later when they go around with the gust jar. Unless they find a cape here in the second group path, in which case they won't do that. Well, they will do the checks, they won't go around with the gust jar to do them.
A merry-go-round. And that's when navigating the fiery pits of droplets.
I'm not sure that these pits are that fiery, Hendris.
There's Rockbreaker.
And there's a cave! So, yeah. At this point, so that means that
That's a
they
very
can
convenient
just...
pit, though.
It kind of is, it's also kind of not, because it makes it harder to make the call to come here.
Yeah, but still.
But you always got to, like, keep that possibility in mind. That's not the first time we've had a cape there.
Yeah, sword mode. Right, when...
We are just 2 swords from go mode, yes.
This feels so weird.
So, Nestor needs to go into town to talk to Swiftblade for his last Cloud Skin Stone.
Yeah.
Goldfish is missing a few Cloud Skin Stones still. That's probably also the one in Swiftblade and the one in Caster. And where's the third?
The first Caskinson?
For Goldfish.
We had...
That Goldfish is missing.
Good question. No idea.
Somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yeah. Not sure which ones Huffpuff is missing. probably the one up Velfor, since he's also missing a caster stone.
Goldfish also picking up the cape here.
Yeah. You are happy to see that cape right there. Like, if you've already made this call, seeing that cape there is great. So.
Right, there was one of their faults.
Yeah, there was one each in up Velfor's.
And where's the final? Yeah. Huh. Got no clue where the last one is though. Probably somewhere around Hyrule Field, I suppose. Yeah, the only person with all 3 casters is Nesman.
No, Goldfish has all 3 casters. Which is how I know he's been up Velfor's.
Ah, okay.
He's just missing 3 Cloud of Skin stones still.
Yeah, but okay, then Goldfish mistracked his tracker.
Wait, why?
Goldfish's tracker says that he has 2 casters.
Oh! The on-restream tracker says he has 3 casters, but who knows which one of those is right.
Yeah, Goldfish doesn't use an auto tracker, so we can't really tell. Okay, fair enough.
So another spin thrown on the ice plane there.
Yeah. Thing being the operative, right?
I mean, we'll see when he goes to fuse anything, how many he actually has.
Yeah.
It's fine.
This is fine. Spark's going for the vanilla way. Look at that.
Yeah, he will be very disappointed to see that cape then. Yeah, I think, like, in this kind of situation, that possibility of that cape is why you do the other way around first. Because you are always still going to do that because there are checks on the way there. Whereas every check you do here on the left side, you can also do from the right side if you find the cape there.
Yeah.
That said, if you just, like, hit go mode here, which is, like, if, from Spark's point of view, if he would find, like, the cape on this side, and there's, like, 2 swords between this side and the second ruby path, then suddenly he's in go mode and he didn't need to do any of the right side. Yeah. Which is slower. So, in that scenario, this would have saved Sparks some time. But, as it turns out, the cape is on the second ruby path, so this is slower for Sparks.
I think Sparks is currently four-cycling that thing there. Yeah, I think this should be his 4th cycle.
You got a great spin now, so...
Yeah.
And then, are you sure? You just got there.
Yeah. Sparks kinda had some weird manipular movement and positioning. So when he tried to roll through him to get the damage off, he just got pushed away.
Ah.
Okay, we're not going for the Octo method. Now with the shields, it would have been it would have been doable. But he's
but it's Nesman.
Yeah.
He doesn't do
and
mana.
to be fair, I think I do the movement, and I just hope for the best usually.
This is not a mana, by the way. Nesman is just using the boots for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Sean. Just hoping for the best. That's a good strat when speedrunning. A dance party, yeah.
Yeah, Neswin's definitely dancing at Octo there.
As long as he doesn't roll, it's fine.
I mean, I don't know what. So, Octo does sometimes crash. I'm not sure what exactly triggers that.
Bad mood, I suppose.
Yeah. It's somewhat rare, but it does happen. We do recommend saving before Octo.
Yeah. Okay, that's been getting 1 ink.
Well, at least 1 ink, right?
At least 1 ink, yeah. And that's at least another ink.
I mean, it's not like we expect Neswin to miss a rock, right? So, it's going to be 2 ink.
The answer might surprise you.
I don't expect Neswin to miss a rock. And while Neswin is great about not following our expectations... Yeah, there we go. So, 2 ink for Neswin. What's Huffpuff doing?
Not knowing that he can quick perhaps?
No, he's
going back?
He hasn't gotten the blue orb then, right? That's the only thing that makes sense. Like, he's just realized that he forgot to get the blue orb and is going back for it.
Just jump down? There's a second pair of bracelets on Octo.
Oh, nice. What do you mean just jump down?
Down to the main hall. And just...
no, then you have to go through the entire Dark Maze side again. But you can't go back through this room, can you?
I've never tried. I mean, I guess...
Can you push the block on the right to the right? And then the other one down?
We're about to find out, I suppose.
Ha! I don't know!
And neither do I. Oh!
Can you push it one more? No, okay.
The block
you block the door,
yeah,
so that's not possible. Did he get the red warp?
Don't think so. Is the red warp on the left usually? No, the red warp is on the right.
The red warp is on the right, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Fuck if we know.
I hope he got the red warp. He looked to be far enough to have gotten the red warp. He hasn't gotten the red warp. Okay. That's gonna take some time.
Oh man.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Oopsie. But hey, I've got cape!
Yeah. This isn't... like, it's... unfortunate, it's not terrible. Everything in here is already open. Like, you don't have to do the Scissor Beetle fight again. You don't have to open everything in the Dark Maze again. Those are the things that make this slow.
Huffpuff
I don't think Huffpuff did this switch. I think Huffpuff went up to the Scissor Beetle room, realized he forgot the blue warp, and tried to go back. I don't know why he then didn't just continue on to the red warp at that point, but apparently he didn't.
I don't know. I'm at the loss, technically. I don't know what's happening anymore. Okay, let's see. Where's Desmond going with that cape? Bell.
I mean, it's a good check.
Yeah.
If Nesman keeps doing town stuff, he will get his last Cloud of Skinstone.
I think he's hoping for the mids here. Unfortunately, they are in fact not here. Well,
I mean,
we still have to see
there's Swiftblade 4.
Yeah.
You can't say that mids aren't here. I also don't think Nesman will be terribly unhappy to find that Cloud of Skinstone, though he would probably not mind having another sword in addition to it.
Yeah.
But like, that is Palace access.
Yeah.
Not that you can do anything inside Palace without a blue sword, but...
There have been instances with the blue sword being in Wind Tribe.
Yeah. Wind Tribe is, again, a decent number of checks.
Okay, Goldfish also finishing up Droplets. He takes the cape to Southern Highway Field. Oh, to Tingle! Sure.
Not exactly a cape check, but haven't done it yet.
It's close enough.
Oh, that was a Kinstone, right.
Yeah.
Tingle was a
That
Kinstone.
That was a Tartop Kinstone, yeah.
Yeah.
Goldfish now knows that he has 3-3.
So Goldfish is missing the bow chest and the Swiftblade monster, probably.
Yes.
And Huffpuff is missing those and the one of Tingle, probably. Oh wait, no, Huffpuff is missing the one on Way Forward, so he's gotten one of those. Is Huffpuff into bow chest?
I don't know.
That or Swiftblade, probably. Maybe it's not Tingle. But
He got Swiftblade. Look where Neswin is going.
Neswin is going to Swiftblade. That's nice. So
Hey.
Neswin will get all 5 Cloud of Instants here and have the ability to actually turn them in through that cape. Which Sparks also just got, so
Hey, that is.
they both got Wind Tribe access at the same time.
Yeah.
Swiftblade backflipping over that explosion there.
Yeah, very fancy. Skillfully showing that he is in fact a combative master, despite not helping out with fighting Vati, that lazy sot. Okay. Goldfish getting his bow as well, huh?
Yeah, about to pick up the bow here. Huffpuff.
And people say Percy has nothing.
Oh no, always skip
Don't believe
Percy.
it. Never skip Percy. See, he could have a bow.
Yeah, there's clearly another bow somewhere easy on the way. It's not like there was anything bowlocked in Castor, right? Ignore the London key, you have Ocarina.
Yeah.
Like, if you skip the Ocarina, okay, maybe you need to do Percy. But why would you skip the Ocarina?
I don't know.
See, Myth would absolutely see this as a reason not to skip Percy. And he's
Exactly. No, he's completely right. I mean, to be fair though, with Game of Flames not being required, Myth would have not been for Game of Flames.
No, Myth would
would've
absolutely skip
maybe
the
took the
Ocarina of the
first
Sea,
six.
that's what I meant.
Yeah. Okay, that's one now again in Cluttups. But this time he can actually do things.
Yeah, Goldfish is on 7 scrolls.
Yep.
So we will see this check.
Herbert. Let's see what Greg Herbert has first.
Ah, it's not.
Oh, hard piece. Oh, lame. Right, you... It's weird doing Cluttups without the mids.
Yes,
Just because...
absolutely.
Yeah.
You like, it's some weird movement. Because obviously, like, the intended route through Cloud Tops, the one that, like, feels very naturally, even if it's slow, is with mids without cape. Because that's what you have in vanilla. But you can do a lot of things, like, you can do all the fusions, and you can do a lot of the checks without the mids, if you have the cape. It's just a bit weird.
Half a volt. Don't roll. I'm getting anxious just looking at it.
I mean, as long as you saved? Question mark?
It's a very big question mark because I don't know. Okay, yeah, Goldfish getting his second leg access item.
Yeah, not that he needed a London key, but he has gotten it.
Yeah.
It's more important that he does bow chest here.
Yeah. If that key wouldn't have been there, the basin would have been...
Yeah, that would have
man.
changed things a lot for Nesman and Sparks here.
Yeah, and for my band points as well.
Absolutely.
I feel like bounties this season are literally just carrots on a stick dining in front of us. we all want them, but we can't get them.
I think that's just a shop one.
Fair enough, but it just feels that way. Okay, I have now finishing up Octo as well. Let's see where they're going next. Okay, Goldfish going for the... Ooh, apologies. Going for the bow chest.
So that will be Cloud of Skinston number 4, and we think the last one for Goldfish is on Swiftblade. Which shouldn't be that hard to find, but Goldfish might decide to go towards Fortress here, which...
I mean, it would have been new.
It would be new checks, yes. We are still looking for swords. It's not too terrible to look for swords in Fortress.
Yeah.
We don't know if there are any there, but there are still 2 swords to be found.
Okay, half of at Swiftblade, we'll be getting Kinstone, I hope. That's when we'll go. Yeah, if there's nothing here in Wind Tribe, it's likely that he'll be going to Fortress.
Yes. What else does Nesman have?
Second half of Cave of Flames.
Okay. No, he would absolutely go to Fortress instead.
Yeah. Apart from that, he doesn't have that much left open, I think. I don't know if he did the Minish checks in Lake.
I don't know.
Okay, bombs. Nesman is not checking Kriegel too. I hope he knows that.
Yeah,
He
he
won't
will
go back,
go
okay.
back down here because he needs to take the warp. So he's doing it
Yeah.
then.
Yeah. Not fair enough.
And it's a trap.
Yeah, so it's gotta be Fortress then. And Mrs.
I think
Fortress,
so,
ew.
yeah. Well, wind runes at least.
Yeah, sorry, Wind Runes. Although if you're completing Wind Runes, you might as well dip Fortress.
Sure. But wind runes could have the meds.
But so could the sewers,
Oh yeah,
which Hufflepuff is checking.
we haven't seen these yet, have we? Maybe we have.
not. Will mits be required? Might be. I don't know. I'm still kind of banking on the idea of vanilla mids. Like, what's the worst place the mids could be in?
The worst place the mids could be in. Who? Are there any bad spots left for them? Cape Chest and Pollers. That's a pretty bad one, yes.
Yeah.
Like a sword in Fortress, Cape Chest and Palace having mids, and the last sword in like Sean Cave. That would be the worst case scenario, probably.
Yeah. But yeah, Nesman and Goldfish now in Wind Ruins. Behind that.
Yeah, I think that's the worst the seed can turn out, and it will still not take them all that long. I guess at that
Yeah.
point they're full clearing, probably, but you know.
Yeah. I mean, they're only like an hour and 10 minutes in. They've got 2 elements, and the other 2 ones are fairly good to go.
Yeah,
I mean,
they just need another sword for all elements.
Yeah.
And then another sword for go.
Yeah. And we're only an hour in, not 2 hours. So that's pretty nice.
This is absolutely a jet seat so far.
Yeah, and I hate it.
And then, like, it turns into a sword hunt, which, you know...
Yeah.
Like, if the seat is nice, it's just 2 swords on rupees and fortress or something like that. If the seat's less nice, it's a sword in fortress and the other one in, like, Royal Valley.
Yeah.
And if the seat's horrible, well, we talked about that earlier.
Yeah. I mean, the seat's already horrible to Goldfish, with the Amos just deciding to just sit back down.
I mean, that's not the seat being horrible, that's
That's the Amos, yeah, fair enough.
just... Like, Goldfish has bombs equipped. You can use the regular bombs on the Amos just fine.
Yeah, I like to do that.
You just gotta wait a bit between throwing the bomb at, like, next to them and activating them, and they will die in the explosion.
Okay, yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Goldfish and Nesman will go and do Fortress. I mean, they can get the Ripomania checks, so that's like 5-6 checks to get, which are quick to do.
Yeah, like, Mitzler's Fortress is weird because you, like, miss out on checks in areas that you are doing. But you can actually do quite a bit of checks.
Yeah. I think Fortress without the bow is worse than Fortress without the mitts.
Fortress without the bow, you're at least not going to areas that you then later have to go back to.
Yeah. It's still a mean point, though.
Yeah, if they have to dip Fortress without mitts here, that's a mean point. But
yeah.
if the mitts are in Fortress and are not required, that's not a mean point.
Okay, let's go for the left tower first, whereas Goldfish is going for the right tower.
So we will see all the checks quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. I'm hoping that they do the same thing with the back as well.
Just splitting up.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they go to the back at all. Okay, there's a sword.
There's the sword. There's
a Bollock bow.
See, Fortress was required.
Yeah, if that locks the mitts, then that's absolutely a mean point for you.
Earn the force on B.
So yeah, there is now a bet in chat. Since we are just one item from Go mode, you can bet on where the force sword is going to turn up. So just put exclamation mark bet followed by the location that you think.
Ha! Checkmate!
And in the case where multiple bets apply to a location, the more specific one is going to win.
Yeah. Blue sword locked. That could be anywhere, but I'm saying hard blue sword locked. So you do need. So it's like a check that gets.
So not the back of Fortress is what you're saying.
Yes. Okay, but will they both bail Fortress? And then it turns out, boom, Force Sword was in Fortress.
I don't think you bail Fortress here. Like, without the mitts, it's... You're, like... You're not getting to do the vanilla... boss key chest, and... Everything else isn't that slow? Like, you're taking out the 2 slow checks on the back right, and
Yeah.
I think you just go and do them. Like, do everything you can in this situation.
The issue with that is, though, you've only got 2 small keys.
Yes, so the back is out of logic.
Yeah.
Well, no. The back left is out of logic. The 1 check that they can do on the back right is in logic.
Ah, okay.
Since that only requires 2 keys. That's the clone puzzle key drop.
Okay, Nesman's saving here.
Yeah. I mean, the reset here is just faster than watching the entire cutscene.
Yeah. Oh!
Okay,
He's running.
Nesman is not checking the back, or he's doing quick warp caves first.
Yeah.
He might be going back
probably. We can't really tell because he's missing the ocarina.
in. I mean... Yeah. Goldfish is skipping the back.
Yeah.
So there was 1 check in logic in the back. If that is something... Well, Goldfish won't be happy. But you did he did just get blue sword. It's just the 1 check that's in logic there without mids. You have access to Royal Veil, you have access to Palace.
Might as well do those 2, yeah. And I would do
grab
Royal Veil
your 2
first.
elements and then look for the 4th sword. If you didn't find it on the way.
Ooh, I was getting his final kinstone. From Tingle! Okay, Nesman is actually leaving, it's just a very slow leaving.
Oh yeah,
there's that
Goldfish does
ocarina.
also need another kinstone. That's... The one of Tingle or the one of Bochest?
I don't know.
I think he got Bochest, right?
I hope he did.
Not Tingle, maybe Swiftblade.
You didn't go. Who knows?
I think it's Swiftblade, yeah. I think I remember Goldfish doing Bochest. And
where's
all of
Nesman
hiking
going
for that
next?
matter.
He is also going graveyard. Yeah, it's graveyard. Yeah, I think you want to do graveyard first, just so that you don't full clip Palace and like, hey, there's a 4th sword in graveyard.
Yeah, Gravity
I
is just faster, and there isn't really a difference between full clearing and core modding it.
Yeah.
Well, there's a very slight difference. In terms of the extra time you're investing for these checks, these are very efficient checks. Goldfish failing the bonk there on the tree, just leaving to the south end, re-entering. That's the fastest way to get the crow back into that tree.
If only Nesman would do that too. Nesman still doesn't do that, and I hate him for that. He chases the crow around. There's a floating book.
There's a floating trap that looked like a bug.
There's a Java nut. Ugh.
So Sparks is going through Cloud Ops doing the fusions here. Goldfish obviously hasn't done that yet since he's missing a kinstone. Huffpuff
Maybe I
is
should-
missing the 2 kinstones out of their forts, or
Hufflepuff has all kinstones according to Tracker.
okay,
At least according to their auto tracker, they are like on 3-5.
okay. That does sound more likely than what the on-screen tracker was. So yeah, would probably also go the same thing that obviously go to Royal Crypt first after Blue Sword and then
Yeah, so did we. I'm just planting a bomb when he got the Jabbernet.
So did we see the item of crypt already, or?
Yeah, junk.
Okay, so there's nothing here. Wait, you say that?
Huh?
Goldfish just
I
saw.
I thought the right side would. Okay, never mind. I didn't pay attention.
Okay, so
Because the two gifts in the front. Had the
those
two
were
more
both
keys, so
keys, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot
Obviously.
that you use once more key to just enter this room. Yeah, good timing. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I was very unsure whether you were ahead of the stream then, or had just planked on it. Huffpuff almost getting very nice bombs on those armors, but
Yeah.
a bit too greedy, placing all the bombs and then activating all of them.
Okay. Goldfish is going for their thoughts now.
So, Goldfish is still missing a kinstone of probably Swiftblade.
Yeah.
But there is this blue sword
going
lock
for the-
check, and he has the ability to do some of the checks in Cloudtops and do most of the fusions. And
Yeah.
like going and doing the fusions with 4 kinstones is almost as good as doing them with 5 kinstones if you have the ocarina.
Yeah. Good old levers.
Yeah, I don't know
There you
who
go.
pointed that out to me, but like in that room, if you stay near the top of the room while you charge up
That
your
was me.
sword, they
That
won't
was me.
spawn.
Hi.
Oh, that was you? Okay.
That's something I noticed. You can
Yeah.
kind of pull on their spawning, and if you're quick and they have like weird patterns after they spawn, you can just skip them.
Yeah, or at least you have clones created and you can then slash at them. It usually works out a bit better. Why is Nesman back at Swiftblade? Didn't he get the kinstone off of that after the cape? Did he just skip Swiftblade 4 at that point?
I don't know.
I thought Nesman got that kinstone like after he already had cape.
Oh, hang on. The Kinstone was on Swiftblade 1.
Yes.
You just checked Swiftblade 4.
Yes, but I thought he went to Swiftblade 1 with the cape already in his inventory.
I think so.
So, why didn't he do it then? Yes, it's Nesman, okay.
Yeah.
So, Huffpuff now also in Cloudtops with all the kinstones. I guess Huffpuff didn't actually go into... No, he has the blue sword, it's just not marked on the tracker. Okay. So yeah, he also will be able to go into Palace here.
Yeah. Huh, we can get all elements... why is Espen using spin here for that?
I don't know.
He knows about the lantern, come on.
Well, yeah, but...
Ah! I hate this.
Maybe he just wants to great spin at them. For no
Yeah, looks
particular
like it.
reason.
He knows I'm commentating. He knows I hate this.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah, he's teasing me. Ah, fucker. Okay. But he did get the big key off of that. So that's like one sorrow less.
Yeah. You are still looking for items. I would do pot push here, but it's Nesmin, so who knows what he will do.
Exactly. I feel like Nesmin's strategy right now is just, okay, what would the comms say that I should do? And then he does the opposite.
Yeah, Nesmin did talk in the race room beforehand about doing weird plays to get a reaction out of Henry because he likes that, apparently.
I mean, it's working, isn't it?
Yes. But it's also Nesmin's usual plays.
Yeah.
Okay, and now Goldfish is getting the last cloud of Skinstone.
Oh, he's
After
hating
he's just been to
himself,
Cloudtops. He has the Ocarina,
Yes,
it's fine.
Yeah.
If you didn't have the
I mean-
Ocarina, this would feel horrible.
He's probably just hoping for the Force Sword here.
Okay, Nesmin is doing pot push.
That's a surprise, actually. I thought he would skip it.
Yeah, that's what you get for trying to predict Nesmin's route.
Yeah, see? That would have been amazing, though. Just imagine you're doing, you're skipping pot push. You hit that lever. And
like
from
you're on
there
one
and
key.
then-
This is saying Nesmin wants to go get the big key chest.
Yeah. And from the heaven descends, I don't know. Oh, it would have been amazing if Force Sword is there. And you skip pot push, you hit the switch, and that's like, boom, Force Sword. Well, might be a trap. And then it actually is a trap.
Yeah, I mean at that point you go and grab it immediately,
Yeah.
and then go back to the blue orb. Like,
Uh,
and
That's
it's a
lucky.
small key. Yeah, with only one small key there, like, you do always get 3 small keys before the first big door. There are 2 more checks before that point, so those could technically both have been small keys, but it's likely that this was a small key.
yeah. But yeah, Goldfish now also can go into Palace, do their thing there. And the theme for Palace, the randomized music theme, is the element Get Jingle.
Oh.
Ah.
Reminding everyone why some people hate randomized music.
Yeah, I think I should have actually patched the Emerald music in. I should have done that. Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have made an option at least.
I mean, we have the custom patch. We just have to use it, or we just forget, kinda. When I am running, please. Okay, we'll do.
Yeah, like,
And hello to the Raiders.
yeah. What I meant is that using that patch shouldn't change the randomization, so you can generate a version with it and a version without it, and give the runners
Yeah.
the choice on whether to use it. It also doesn't work perfectly with randomized music. Like, some of the tracks that are in this game's music table that aren't usually seen in Rando aren't replaced by anything.
Yeah. So either you're gonna you have to fetch a few more tracks for that, or we're just gonna do that for the variety, for example, for a more seamless experience.
Yeah. Getting more tracks out of Pokemon Emerald for that isn't too hard. It is a bit of work, but not too much. Most of, like, slowest part is probably still selecting the tracks to use.
Yeah. Okay, Fandom was a bust. So nothing there. Ooh, Holy Sparks is in Fortress.
So, will be the last runner to pick up the blue sword here.
Yeah.
Has anyone gone to the back?
I don't
I
think
know
so.
Nesman and Goldfish haven't. Has Huffpuff gone to the back?
I don't know, I don't think so.
So, if Sparks goes there and it's a force sword,
Or the
that's a
mids.
huge advantage.
Yeah. Never mind, there it is.
Did we just get a force sword?
Yeah. Palace, dark, big.
Yeah, your bet was too unspecific.
Oh. Yeah, that's the jet
We
seat.
didn't have a lot of that.
So where's
So,
the mids?
yeah, but
Where's
that's...
the seat?
That is a midsless seat. We have no idea where the mids are. We are probably not... Well, okay, Nesman still needs 2 more small keys here. So he's gonna have to keep checking things.
Yeah. I mean, I do have the randomizer still open. I can generate a spoiler log once we're done with
You
that.
didn't generate a spoiler? Always generate a spoiler log for these. Henrys, you know that.
I think I did, though. Hang
Okay.
on. No, just because I'm still seeing the red kinstone in my taskbar. Hang on. I do have a log. Never mind.
Okay. So yeah, we can check after the race if no one stumbles across the mids on the way here. Which... yeah.
Yeah, Sean, I don't know. I lost my spark, and Poogle somehow picked it up and made it into a flame. So yeah. But yeah, that's go mode.
Yeah! So, Nesman is in go mode, everyone else is going to hit go mode here in Palace. Well, okay, Sparks still needs to find the blue sword, go to Palace, and then hit go mode there. But it's very much force sword on the way.
Yeah. We should teach our Fuff how to do cane skip, by the way.
Yeah, it's... someone just needs to point him at Dream Jump.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Goldfish is also doing put push. Dream Jump. Yeah, Dream Jump is
Dream
so
Jump
free.
is so easy. Like, when we say Dream Jump, what we mean is the setup found by SMW Dreams. That's why that's the name. Also because it's really a really nice setup.
Dreamy.
Nesman trying to jump the gap while the bomb is exploding there. Nesman should know
Where's he going
better.
down? Where is he going down?
I don't know. He is
Did he for?
going the wrong way for no particular reason. Okay. What I was saying, Dream Jump, right.
Yeah.
When you go up the stack of clouds there, you just do a full jump, so you hold down the button until you are back on the ground. You then hop down from the clouds, and then you just jump diagonally.
Nesman?
I think Nesman forgot how Palace is laid out and was very confused and has to go start over from the beginning to get his muscle memory calibrated. That's the only thing that I can see that makes like Nesman must have like not fallen down there in a long time and completely forgotten where that put him or something like that.
I don't know. He's running this game for over a year now.
Yeah, Nesman should know how like Palace, but
He is again defying our expectations.
so Sparks taking the slow way out of Fortress here after finding the blue sword because he doesn't have Ocarina. It's fine though, Ocarina wasn't required this seed.
Yeah, this one has to come to the Twilight. Yeah, that's been playing a lot of Twilight Princess recently, as far as I know.
Yeah, Nathan was saying in the race from earlier about having played Twilight Princess Rando before this.
Yeah. Nesmin, you're in go mode. You've got the key?
He has a key, so he's fine
Thank
here.
you.
There's only one more locked door left in this dungeon. Maybe that one. Because when he's in a tourney race or something like that, he's actually paying attention?
Yeah.
Or do you mean just in a weekly?
Probably just in general.
Even in weeklies. I mean... Have you tried not last locations?
Oof.
Wait, Hufflepuff is missing a bow? Hufflepuff is missing a bow!
Huh? How?
Hufflepuff hasn't done Percy. The blue sword wasn't bow locked in Fortress, but the bow was.
Skip Percy! Never skip Percy!
Why would we pay attention? No. Okay, Hufflepuff is missing a bow! Well, at least he did a quicker play in Fortress, because he couldn't do the left side.
Oh!
He just needs to go find that after he gets his foresight out of Palace. I mean, he will full clear Palace for that, but it's not that many extra checks.
Are there any checks that require bow and palace? No, they're not.
You can use it on a couple ones, but there's other ways to do those.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, here's bombs, so it's fine.
It's fine.
I think there's nothing that needs a bow in Palace because you always have bombs.
Oh, dear me. But yeah, that's making... Yeah, it's... doesn't he have... Huh. Nesman doesn't have Dunthrust.
Where was Downthrust? I know we saw Downthrust. Was it the blue sword lock check in Way Forward?
I think so. Let's see. Yeah, Hufflepuff has Dunthrust. Goldfinch check is a bit too small to just be able to read it. But yeah, he's making quick work of Blue Rock. Yes. Sean.
Yes, Sean.
I'm also getting the required tingle check thing.
There are a few meme points for Andres in the siege.
Yeah. Banzai! Oh.
I mean,
But yeah, that's
Sean,
the fun element
Henris
for
was on the board, and I don't expect Henris to gain many positions on the list with the seed, but there were a few meme points.
Yeah. It was still kind of jetty. Like,
no, Henris had one seed that had points before this.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
Out of 4
one
seeds, 3 were zeros and 1 actually had points.
Yeah. But yeah.
So,
No,
this one's coming up on DHC, and you know what that means.
Oh dear. DHC keyword. Come on, something terrible.
So there are 9 checks in DHC, any one of which can have the big key. We're betting on the number of checks it will take Nesman to find said big key.
Yeah. The jet, it's 2. Don't jinx it, Sean! I want it to be the... Another castle, yeah. Your princess is in another castle.
No, kids, this isn't key sanity.
Neither is this Mario.
Well, sure, but what does that have to
mean,
do with anything?
The whole your princess is in a castle, Alan. That's from Mario.
I know.
Sparks got nut. Yeah.
Yeah, nut was very much not required this seed, right?
Yeah.
Well, I guess
It was in graveyard.
you could have gotten that before. Could you? Was there Kinstone lock band flippers?
I don't think so. There was a London key lock band flippers.
Yeah, but that's irrelevant.
Yeah.
Ocarina wasn't flippers locked. Well, anyways, all of these runners got flippers way before Juggernaut, so... No, it's
Ooh,
not
go for the
logically...
dice.
What?
What?
No, Sean. It is not a logically required nut. No one got flippers out of logic.
Ooh, that's the World Crypt theme for Dark Hole Castle. Okay.
And this one has clean audio, right?
Yeah, he has.
Okay. Let me switch that then.
Okay, small Q on 1.
And
So you
he's
might wanna
doing the
close the
king
bet.
for number 2.
Yeah, you might want to close the bet, by the way.
I might want to close the bet. Do you think so?
Yeah, I think so. Ooh, Sparks is doing chickens.
Wait, why is... You got Blue Sword, why not do, like, Royal Crypt and Palace? Why do chickens now?
I don't know. He wanted to hear the lovely theme that is Chicken's randomized theme, which is...
Okay, he did Crypt. Why is he not doing Palace?
He's got 5. Did he misremember? Did he miss track, perhaps? Oh. I mean, if he wants to practice chickens,
I
fine
mean,
with
maybe
me.
he just thinks, yeah, Forsat could be here, I get to go more Palace, but...
Yeah. It's not that easy. There's Minish cap after all. Okay. Desmond is up on 2. And he gets... the compass?
He gets a compass.
Sorry, Sean. No jet seat. Ha!
I mean, I think Sean was thinking 2 would be thrown. But, yeah. It wasn't 2. Yeah, who does king at the second check? Nesman! Nesman does king as the second check. As you can clearly see here.
This is such a mess. There's always second. No,
I mean, the throne is
third.
not always second. It's second if one in the basement is a small key. Nesman just routing things the way he wants to, rather than the way that
Yeah.
is good.
I don't... This is what I have to put up with, Sean. Are you feeling it now?
Yeah, if
Okay,
it's in
don't-
throne chest, you were robbed, Sean.
Rob by Nesman's logic.
But it's not.
That's still
It's
3.
number 3, which no one bet. So yeah. No, that was still a fast check, and I also wouldn't have been surprised if that was number 3, just with number 2 still being thrown rather than king.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that's Goldfish number 3 as well, but it looks like Goldfish will make that number... I don't know. It depends on how Goldfish is running this. There's possibilities.
Yeah.
So, that's... Still, you should always do that check before going towards the blue bob.
Faster joke on jet lag. No,
Faster joke because jets are fast.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's literally just a jet is fast, therefore a jet seed is a fast seed. I mean, we could have also said rocket seed, but somehow jet has established
Spark's
itself.
doing an older setup for Cane Skip there, and unfortunately not getting it.
Yeah.
I think Myth posted that a while ago. It works, but Dream Jump is so much nicer.
Yeah.
But yeah, gets a second try. As long as your setup works, it's fine.
Yeah, as long as it works, it works.
Like, it's not like Dream Jump is any faster than that. It's the same cycle onto the platform.
Yeah.
It's just more consistent because, like, Dream Jump is really lenient.
It is. Okay. Goldfish also going for the king first. As any normal person. Okay. Getting the small key. But will he do clone puzzle?
Probably not.
He's probably gonna do
Yeah, like...
with walk first. What do you mean going for king? Yes! Going for king first is the best thing you would do. It's fast, it's efficient.
In a
and
jet
you're saving
seat like
your
this, I
king's
would
back.
probably skip the king. Expecting it to be a jet. Like...
But yeah. Now that Nessun is actually at Vati's gauntlet, do you want to hear where the moments are?
I think we can wait until someone's in here for an interview to tell
Okay.
them, right?
Okay.
Like, get a runner's reaction on that as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
great.
we haven't seen him a midsless seed in ages.
Yeah.
If there's even one on Restream.
I want to say there has been one before, but I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you when it was.
Yeah, just because usually we're always talking about capeless seeds.
I mean, capeless
or
is probably rarer than midsless, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, the most common item that you would skip in some seeds is flippers.
Yeah, and the nut perhaps.
Well, sure,
that's
the
not
nut
really an item.
isn't the same category of major item. Like, yeah, you can finish the seed without a nut, but, like, if you have flippers, then the nut is just redundant,
Yeah.
so... Like,
Well,
that's
like
like saying
fruits.
you can finish a seed without light arrows. It's not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure, the cape is awesome, which is why we don't want the runners to have it, right?
Yeah. Don't forget, we're evil.
Speak for yourself, Hendris. Also, you're failing at evil.
You are making the banner seeds. You are evil.
No, that's not evil. That's just punishment. Like, it's not evil, it's justice.
That's so like an evil name. Thank you. See, they appreciate me.
Is that how it works?
Yes, it absolutely is.
Oh, Nesman going for a road text strats there. Nice.
It got redefined. Shut up, Sean. I'm like Vati. I'm saying I'm evil, but actually I'm not.
Okay. Not sure about that interpretation of Vati.
Yeah, I mean, yes, man. Counterclockwise.
Was that enough damage?
No, it was not. I don't think it was.
Oh, it was.
It was? Oh, right.
Phase 1 is always at the bottom.
Phase 1. Yeah.
That's like ignoring the no repeats rule. Phase 1 is always at the bottom. So, it was enough damage to get Vati 2 to phase 2.
Yeah.
This one isn't going to be enough damage.
No. See, if all else fails, we can still cut on Vati. Swing up the runners.
That's been taking that into a great spin. You probably didn't mean to do that.
No, you did not.
You want to be careful because taking a great spin to Vati, like, you would see Nesmond do a spin attack here again. Assuming his clones don't get destroyed again or whatever. And then follow it up with a single slash.
There we go.
You don't,
yeah,
you do need that single slash not to do more damage to Vati, but just to actually kill him because he doesn't die to a spin attack with clones for some reason. So, doing a great spin there, you would deal massive amounts of damage past Vati's health and he just doesn't die.
Yeah. It's like his last stand. He's going into like full anime hero mode. Half of his low drums, yeah.
Yeah, Huff just needs to go to Percy, and I can't believe I'm saying that.
Oh, this is great. See, for all you people saying that Percy should be skipped, look who's laughing now. That hit? Ah. But yeah, we're also getting the age-old stereotype of one racer slowly finish up Vati 3, whereas the other is about to start Vati 1. Yeah. Okay, off to the ping pong. Vati is extremely specific with his ping pong rules. Yoga 2 hearts. Yeah, Holy is Sparks is a bit brave for that, but there's a few hearts along the way, which he hopefully should pick up. Yeah, there we go. He'll get them. So now he can do Gyok with 6 hearts, which is not better, but we do that in any percent as well. Yeah,
I mean,
Demon's volley.
Sparks isn't exactly an any percent runner.
Yeah.
And you don't exactly have...
Weapon.
Okay, I was gonna say you don't have down thrust there, but apparently Sparks missed that. And yeah, GG's to Nesman finishing there in first place. 2 hours, 3 minutes, 10 seconds. Quite a good time for a Minish Cap random seed in general. So
yes.
Yeah, quite a fast seed. Not sure if Nesman is going to be joining us for an interview.
One moment. It does sound like Nesman's audio is weird.
Yeah, I switched audio to Godfish.
Okay, awesome.
Did Goldfish beat Cave of Flames? I thought... Oh no, he did beat Grimo. Yeah. No.
Hello, GG Nesman. Ooh!
Something's up with your mic.
Yeah, your mic is
It's
is
just a whole lot of static.
yeah.
Or
Is
noise.
it plugged in correctly?
No,
That's
Discord
better.
There we go.
Weird.
Now it's
Hello,
good.
listen, GG's.
GG's.
Yeah, you weren't actually listening through my normal microphone. You was listening through a random microphone. I have no idea where.
Okay. Yeah. That would explain it. So yeah, how did you like the seat?
I don't know. To be honest, I really don't know.
Okay.
I mean, the moment we got Red Sword after like what, a minute? Not even a
Minute
minute.
and a half.
Yeah, minute and a
Yeah.
half.
With spin as well, and it's like, oh, Western Woods access this early. It's like, this is gonna be bad. And then when there was no Cave of Flames necessary, I was like, yeah, this is really gonna be bad.
Oh yeah. Do you want to know what was in Cave of Flames' basement?
There was something in there.
Yeah.
There may have
Was
been
it
an
there?
ocarina in there.
Ocarina was in there.
Which
And
would have
up until
been-
you found that London key, we thought it might have been required for lake access.
Yeah.
To be fair, I honestly thought that Ocarina was going to be accessed there, and I was like, you know something? I bet there's going to be something back in Cave of Flames.
I mean, for two
half
people,
expected it
that's
to be the
exactly what
London
happened. Like,
Yeah.
Goldfish and
Really?
Hufflepuff both got the ocarina out of Cave of Flames and got that for lake access.
Yeah.
Whereas,
Wow, they had lake access really early then.
No.
I mean,
No?
kind of? Earlier
No,
than
they had
Nesman
their
and
footprint.
Sparks, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, they had access, but they did not go to Lake.
Sure, but that's...
Why?
I mean, you had Deepwood at the same time, right? And
Deepwood,
No,
Cranel,
true.
all that stuff. All that jazz.
I mean, to be fair, I honestly didn't expect to be in the winning line for this. I mean, as much as I was doing certain things to annoy you guys,
We noticed.
you know, there were kind of a few things I did by mistake. The problem is, no one will be able to tell.
Yeah.
But yeah,
awesome.
this obviously probably would have been a jet seed if I routed it properly.
You did route it pretty well, actually.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. You got your kinstones relatively quickly, and you haven't forgotten the bow at Percy like Huffpuff did, and you're still looking for it.
Seriously?
Yes, Hufflepuff has skipped Percy and is still looking for that bow.
Hello, Goldfish.
Oh,
GG.
And Sparks just reset, apparently. GG's Goldfish.
Oh no.
GG's.
GG's Goldfish.
Must have been decently close then. It's only a few minutes off from us.
Yeah.
Apparently, my goofball routing actually worked out.
You're telling me.
Yeah.
I
So,
did a
Goldfish,
total
for
of-
your information, Nesman skipped the ocarina.
I mean, you could have. It was almost required until the Longmine key showed up.
Yeah.
And I mean, the ocarina, I don't think really was worth it. It takes so long to go through Cave of Flames.
I was already halfway through it, I just didn't do basement.
Yeah, Nesman
Oh.
bait at the blue warp, so...
Oh, well, at that point, it might have been better to keep going.
Yeah, it probably would have been, considering what, the real Lon key was the third one
Yes.
that we found?
Yes, it was.
Oh,
And I have
Sparks,
to admit, failing out of Fortress, like,
Sparks forfeited. Oh dear.
Yeah, Sparks reset away a lot of progress there.
oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, it's like
So,
we're looking at his starting screen and his file select. And
he's
there's
now
Red Sword
on 2
there.
elements and Red Sword again, and
Yeah,
he was doing
At
York
York.
before.
yeah. Huffpuff skipped Percy again. Huffpuff is in caster. Ah,
Hendris, do you go away and meditate after doing comms for Minish Cap?
no, but I'll need to go back to Beyond Skyrim and do more stuff there. If that's an indicator.
Go back to things that make sense, basically.
That's the thing. It doesn't.
Oh, you just like the torment then?
I've been drawing pottery for the entire day. But yeah, how did you like your midless seed? That's rare.
Did anyone? No one saw them, did they?
No one told
Do
them.
you want to know where they were? Do you have guesses?
No.
Did anyone do like literally any town? Because I did 7 checks there, so it could literally be anywhere in town. From my knowledge.
We've
I did a decent
seen
amount.
town.
We
everything
Did not
that's not
see
mid-slogged.
Pillar.
Well, that's mid-slogged.
Oh, right. Yeah, never mind.
Yep.
That's mid-slogged. That can't have mids.
Yeah, we've seen town.
It's not town.
They're not going to be like back of fortress, are they? Like in on the left, back left or back right.
Back left isn't in
Nah.
logic, right? Because of keys.
Yeah.
And back
Ah.
right. I don't
It's
think
only
anyone
one
checked
check.
that. But
No one checked that.
It's only one check, but considering how this seed was going, I was expecting it being in there.
Hello there.
Hello,
hey,
Sparks.
Sparks.
What did happen there?
Unfortunate reset there, right?
I just hit my. I've got my reset keys like on my enter on the far right of my keyboard, and I just managed to clip it with my hand. Like,
Ah, yeah.
Uh,
You don't need a reset key for this game.
no, I know it's from one of the other games. It's just keybinded into BizHawk, and
Yeah.
I mean, you can use it a few times.
I mean, you can always just reset with AB start select, is my point.
it was from some other game I was playing on BizHawk once upon a time, and I just never got rid of it yet.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Just a little.
So where was Mitz?
Sparks, any guess?
I really, really want to know. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah,
so
no.
Sparks, do you have a guess for the mids?
Oof. Somewhere in Cave of Flames, I'd guess.
It's not there. I cleared it.
No. Cable Flames had the ocarina.
Oh,
On the
it wasn't on
Oh,
Yalari, was it? The mitts
Yeah.
were on Yalari.
I only saw one book ever.
I had 2. I don't know where I got the second.
You found 2 books. I found 1 book and it was a trap.
We found
I
one
was
book.
like, that's typical.
The second one
Yalari.
was a trap.
Oh, was the other one? Oh, it was a trap. Yeah. Okay, never mind.
I got an actual book. I forget where.
Yeah, there was one actual book that
That was somewhere
on
already,
Rem,
yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Rem had it, and the trap book was the same as the Rem book.
About to say, I never did Cafe Lady or Mayor's Basement because I just wanted to annoy Hendris.
Okay, let's see.
I didn't do
Map-
Cafe Lady until I went to do Swiftblade to get my last Cloud Top Skin Stone.
Ah. Ah.
I was once again Cafe Lady. I was once been disappointed Cafe Lady didn't have my Force Sword.
Yeah.
So, Henris,
I
do you
can
want
tell-
to put it, reveal it?
Yeah, sure. So first of all, the 2 books were mids locked, by the way.
Okay.
One in Cave 25 and the other one in Cloudtops. And the mids themselves were in the Dark Hyrule Castle big key chest.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Beautiful.
I'm glad they weren't needed.
I mean, if they were there, at that point.
Oh, that's priceless though. Oh, that's a major item in Dark Hyrule Castle.
It's not a required item in Dark Hyrule
It's
Castle.
not required,
Nope.
but it's a major item.
Yes.
Yeah, once you guys said you did town, it's like, well, the only thing left is some scattered checks and the one check in DHC, so assume we left different scattered checks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't seen the 4-sword dog checks in town. But
Okay.
I know the freestanding there is a sword. That kind of made me laugh.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
well, yeah.
I kind of gathered it probably would have been in the back of Palace of the Winds.
Yeah, right. Those checks were also left. No. Well, actually, Huffpuff did them, right? Because Huffpuff is still looking for a bow.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, isn't one of the bows bow locked? So
Yes,
Yes.
the bow and
One
fortress
block.
is bow locked.
The Bow and Fortress is Volux, and you get the one up Percy.
Yeah.
there's always a bow locked bow.
Yeah. Oh, right, Nesman. Why
yeah.
did you were lost in Palace?
What
You looked a
happened
bit lost
after you
there.
fell down from that bomb cutscene there?
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize I'd fallen down, and I had a complete mental breakdown of like where the hell I was. So I kind of just like wanted to reset myself.
Yeah. Nesman did do the bomb. So he did fly over the Bombersa, and he hit the crystal switch with the bow, got a first try, and as he was making his way back over the little gap, the cutscene started playing, and Nesman fell to his doom.
Yeah, never jump while you have a
I was
bomb
being
there.
impatient about the
That's-
cutscene and forget that the cutscene actually stops you.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah,
Has that
cutscene
never
stop you.
happened to you, Nesman?
You what?
Has that never happened to you before, Nesman?
Numerous times. I tend to mess about with it in Fortress.
The one it got me on was in one of my tournament matches. I was going through the lower cloud sharks, and they both killed themselves. And when I was jumping to do the fusion, I fell to my doom.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's like at that point, it's just the game being funny, right? It's
Yeah.
not even anything you could have done. It's just the game really didn't want you to make that jump.
So yeah, you don't get momentum through cutscenes; it just drops you.
Yeah. So Huffpuff is going back to Fortress? Oh, for that
Oh my
one
God,
check in the
Huffpuff.
back right, is it?
Oh,
See-
no.
You see, Ibot, this is what happens when you give advice about Persa.
Let's see. What's that thing called, Albert?
Fortress. What is it? Is it clone puzzle? Is it clone key drop? Something like
I think
that.
it's Fortress clone or something. It would be good if I could type Fortress clone.
Oh no, he can't do the back right. Wait, what does? What
The
does?
keys
he...
were on the left side. There's
No, yeah, there's no way. No, what is he doing here? What did he skip?
Is it Fortress Skullfall? No.
No.
That's
Are they rechecking the drop item?
Yeah, I guess they're just like going after green squares on their auto tracker.
so I messed up on the key drops because both times on both drops when I went to save so I could do the save scum, I accidentally quick warped instead. Just
Sean,
mental
they're
default was
missing-
to quick warp and says save.
Yeah. Sean, they're missing a small key for that. I think they're going for the clone puzzle.
No, the clone puzzle is bow-locked, Hendris.
It is? It's on the right side.
Where's Igo goes?
Oh, right.
The
it's
entire
eyeball.
back is bow-locked.
Yep.
Oh.
Also, the fact you can't get a single key.
Yeah, also that. Like, both of the keys we saw were on the left side, so bow-locked.
Yep.
Huffpuff is going to hate themselves when they find that ball.
Yes,
Yep.
absolutely.
They are so going to absolutely loathe themselves.
By the way, is the other ball in view if you actually...
No, it's
No.
So,
not.
It was on the left rupees, not the right.
Oh, yeah, it were.
It was the left rupees was big key, small key, and bow, and some other junk.
Oh, come on, Huffpuff. Don't listen to Ibot. Anyway,
Yep, this is
Oh.
looking good.
oh.
There it is.
Hey.
yeah.
Hallelujah.
Uh,
Let's watch him only get the item of Percy. Sorry. Of,
No,
of
he's
Ibot
not
and
going to skip Percy now.
There it is.
There's the bow.
Yay!
So now it's just a quick DHC for Huffpuff.
Yeah, it was actually quite a nice DHC.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean any DHC where you don't have to go to the blue warp is nice, right?
Yeah, it is.
Although I've flown away from the whole idea of like just getting one small key and going for throne room. I just clear all 4 checks at the beginning
But
now.
if you do that, if you're going to do that, why not start with King?
With King? Oh no, I just do that out of habit now.
Like, it's... When
go
you
for the
get
big chest,
that
then I go
basement
for
chest,
King.
you are like halfway to the entrance to set your quick warp already. So, doing the king first just saves time if you're going to do both anyways. And if you are not following a smoky from the basement to the throne, then you're always doing both anyways.
Yeah, I still like doing it that way. I have no idea why.
Do remote bombs still exist in this game? I feel like I haven't seen them in the past like 5 seeds I've played.
Let's see, remote bombs. Remote bombs were in Sean Cave.
That's great.
So, no, I'm not going to pick it up.
No, they don't exist.
The answer is no.
My remote bombs are- yeah.
Maybe it'll come back when we actually go into DHC proper.
Oh.
By the way, did
Sure, but it's not
anyone
spread,
notice that the Mitts trap actually showed up weird? Or was it just
Yeah.
me?
It's
No, yeah,
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 well,
it's
yeah.
just some items.
You know,
I know like shop items were like that. I guess that item is also similar.
Yeah, there's some various, I think. It might be because it was inside the tree that it freaked out. But I've seen that before where some items go above your head, but you know it's a trap because the text box doesn't show up, even though you lift it above your head.
Also, the fact
Yeah,
that
that-
you
that
get
completely
like
true.
a trap effect is a slight tell.
Did I get a trap effect? I don't think I did.
Yeah, you had like bats or something like that.
Oh, I not even. You see, that's how much attention. I was paying about as much attention as the comms do.
Either it was the
Yeah.
bats or it was the poop trap, the poopy trap.
Because I have to admit, I swear I got Mitts twice, 2 traps.
I only
two?
saw the one trap,
There
I
is the
thought.
one.
Where was the other? Like we know about the tree in Western Woods.
Yeah.
Okay, apparently nowhere.
so hard I forget to use the Minish portal thing.
Yeah, how far starting the HC off with the king here?
I was nearly having to go up Cave of Flying, like I'm gonna go up Krenel without like the vanilla way.
By the way, Hendrix, we can hear you typing.
Oopsie.
Nearly having to go through all of TOD with no cape, so you'd have to go through that vanilla. Out of all that nearly happening,
There's the Smoky, and
bow on Percy. Out of everything that could have gone wrong. That was
okay, Huffpuff is going to go for the big key in third here.
and I
Did anyone find down thrust either?
We have seen down
Thought I
thrust.
found it. Like, I swear I'd found it, and then I couldn't use it, so I guess I didn't.
I'm very sure we saw down thrust. But Hendrix has the spoiler log, so
was such a promising seed.
I do, and down thrust
As with all things in life,
is Flip's Cave Small. Which
so
is
sewers.
Oh,
sewer.
So Sparks definitely doesn't have it
No, definitely no.
because that's Ocarina locked.
yeah, Huffpuff's the only one that can have it then, since I didn't have it, and he's the
Yeah,
only
okay,
other
so
one with
so
Ocarina.
Huffpuff has it because I'm very sure we saw it, and yeah, I remember seeing sewers. So
Yeah, Gorg isn't as fun when you don't have down thrust or fast split. You're just stuck there.
oh, you
for
didn't
a
have
minute
fast split either?
No.
Fast split.
Did get
Probably
the
somewhere in town.
You did get the spin scroll out of droplets, right? And
Fast
Yeah,
split
I've cleared
was-
droplets.
Okay, fast split was Link House Puddle Cave.
so where's the vanilla spin and fast spin?
Spin. Droplets Frozen Ice Plane was fast spin.
And regular spin attack?
Waltz Digging Cave, right? Okay, so it was.
Okay,
fast
so
split.
no one had fast split.
So
then.
no one had fast split.
Yeah, I mean, at least you had foresight for Georg.
Ish.
It does help a bit. No, it does help, right?
It helps a little bit, but it also makes you a bigger target.
Yeah. I don't know, does Georg actually take more damage, like, based on what sword you have? Or is it...
I don't know.
I don't think so, but that's based solely off of experience playing. I don't think it goes down faster with 4-sword compared to blue sword, but I could be very wrong in that.
I feel like 4-sword fights feel easier than blue sword fights, even though there are patterns where you can still hit everything with blue sword. Like, to open the eyes, you don't need to worry about what pattern is, so, like, that's the only reason I could think of why 4-sword would feel noticeably faster than
because
blue
the
sword.
spin charges up faster than blue sword just on its own, but
Wait, it does?
I feel like it does. I feel like the spins are like slightly faster when you upgrade your sword.
I never noticed that.
I don't think it's faster, it's just that it feels like the force has more range to it for some reason.
So now there's 3 theories as to why 4-sword
Yeah,
might
I'm
help on Georg.
I always felt like the swords spin faster when you get more of them.
Maybe it just looks faster because of the added particle.
Maybe you're
of the
just
sword.
used to being more likely to have fast spin by
Yeah.
that point.
Yes, that's,
Probably.
Like,
that's very likely. It also doesn't help since I don't auto track half the time. I don't know when I have fast split or not.
Yeah.
I mean, you notice whether you have fast spin every time you try to do a spin attack, right?
Sometimes.
Well, okay. You notice when you don't have fast spin every time you do a spin attack, right?
Again, this whole paying attention thing.
Yeah.
Forming a phalanx over here. And I don't quite appreciate it.
Pay attention. Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, paying attention is overrated.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Huffpuff is now in the Darknet fight, so...
Learn basic battle strategy.
But yeah. Terribly sorry, but I'll need to leave. I'll need it somewhere else.
Alright. Thanks for doing comms, Andres. And
Yeah, sure. Always a pleasure.
yeah.
See ya.
Speaking of thanking people for volunteering, we did have 2 trackers, both tracking 2 runners this seed, so huge shoutouts to Sean and Kids for doing that.
I feel like that's actually vanilla music. It could be. Probably isn't, honestly. Who's ready to still get 4 cycle Vardy 1? It's gonna be great. So I can hold off.
Yeah, Huffpuff now reaching the Vati fight. Basically every fight of like Vati 1, Vati 2, Vati 3, you do 1, 2, 3 cycle on Vati 1. That just means attacking him enough times on these first 2 phases, and you do want to use like a great spin, or if you don't have it, you can do it with road attack, as we saw Nesman do earlier, to deal enough damage quickly enough to 3 cycle him here, which Huffpuff gets there. On
And
Vati
don't do what I did of great spinning into him and not getting enough ticks.
Did you not get a 3-second Vati one?
No, I great spun into him, but didn't get enough hits, and I thought I had it, and all of a sudden there are more eyes, and then I spent
Oh.
another minute killing those.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay. Huff trying down thrust here, as he is the only one who has it, like, showing that off. If you get a precise position, there we go, you can down thrust. It's only really worth it on phase 1 because that's the only one where you can deal enough damage to still advance the phase. So we do see the eyes at the side here, meaning that this is phase 2 of Vati 2. And here it's a spin attack. And for phase 3, Huff is again going to do a spin attack with clones and then followed by a normal slash, as we mentioned earlier, to kill Vati 2, since apparently he doesn't want to die to a spin attack with clones.
Thank you. You know, or not, you can just very rudely interrupt me.
Body's very particular about how much damage he wants to take.
Yeah. You can also just, instead of like trying to slash the eyes to make Vati 2 vulnerable there, do a great spin and then go into him, which is a lot easier and less precise. And then if you cancel your clones while you're still great spinning and hit him with one of the great spin hits from just Link without clones, that will also kill Vati 2. So now it's on to Vati 3.
That is
After
a little
the-
more difficult when you don't have fast split. When you're... Or no, you have clones,
When
never
you-
mind. I'm thinking the other scroll. Never mind.
No, you
So
you
clones.
already created clones, and then
Clones,
if you
yeah.
have fast spin it and great spin,
Yeah,
and
if you have
like,
fast spin, it's fine.
you don't need
If
fast
you don't have
split at
fast
that
spin, that's a lot harder.
Yeah. I think the great spin strat's still probably the easier one if you have it at that point, because otherwise, yeah, you need to do the spin attack after you've made Vati vulnerable, and that's the tighter timing than just charging up your spin attack while Vati's moving around the room, and then great spinning into him.
Well, the difference is once Vati's knocked down, like you have time to charge up your spin without being interrupted, where when he's moving around, the less time you have to be
Sure.
under attack, because it just takes one straight attack to break your charge in clones.
Yeah.
Like, yes, it would be faster still if you get it first try, but if you get interrupted, then
Yeah.
it would just get slower.
I don't know when when the last time was where that I did Vati without fast spin. So, you know,
Yeah.
and specifically without fast spin, but with great spin. Like, I don't know. Is that a thing that
yeah, so it
happens?
can't even be reduced item pool.
Hmm?
Because reduced item pool,
Yeah.
you want to have great spin.
So Huff just slightly too far left to reflect the ball's head on there. Gets that one. I swear, like, the balls are more lenient if you're moving right before you hit them. I don't know. It's... like the jank hits that happen out of that. But yeah, there's the last hit
That
for
might be a
Huff.
perception thing where
GG.
when you're not moving, you're just trying to be very precise of where you line up, and you're just like trying to move pixels to the left or right to be precise. So when you're moving, you're just like trying to YOLO into range to hit body.
GG Huff.
GG. I want
GGs.
words with Hendrus.
Hmm?
This
Sorry?
was terrible. I want words with Hendrus. Hold on a sec. He was the... There we go.
Yeah, Henrys unfortunately already had to leave.
Ugh. Hold on. Required Percy. Bam, 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 bam. There we go.
So, I guess you didn't enjoy that placement then.
Not particularly, no, actually.
And I guess you won't be glad to hear that the other bow is on the Rupees and Fortress.
I want words with Hendrus. Yeah. Which required bow to get. Yeah.
Yes, which is bow locked. And we did also have mids in DHC on the big key chest, which no one picked up.
Oh, that was the item?
That was the randomized item in DHC. Yeah.
Oh.
So, like, you were always doing the seed midsless.
Yeah.
I guess, no, could you have cleared, no,
No, that was literally last location.
could you didn't go into DHC before that, right?
No.
But you
I
could have.
It could have been so much worse.
You could, so, now I'm wondering whether the
mitts are
tower that require, like the northwestern tower, had the map or a smoky. Because if that is the map, you could have gotten the mitts.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And yeah, Holy Spikes
spoiler
forfeit
log
because you
gets
accidentally
posted.
reset. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
If we get the spoiler log.
Hendris has it, but
Yeah, Henris has it. I don't think he has posted it yet, but
Yeah.
I'm sure he will at least if someone asks him.
Yeah. Besides that, it was.
Let
good,
me
though, with the-
DM Henris and
Yeah. Very near having to go up Krenel without Kane.
Kane was on Krenel though, so
Yeah.
it didn't matter.
It was close.
so Henris just sent me the spoiler log, so let me check the HC real quick. What's that? Castle. Nope. What's the check called? Castle top left tower is a smoky.
Oh.
Okay, so it's bolt locked.
So you had no chance of getting the mitts without finding the bow, at least.
Yeah.
So yeah. Always a midsless seed.
Yeah. Besides that, it was good.
Yeah, it was a pretty fast seed. Like a very early red sword.
Yeah.
And yeah. So I hope you still enjoyed the race even though that bow
Oh, yeah.
placement happened. And yeah, if that's all, don't think any of the other ZSR channels are live, so we will just call it here. Coming up on ZSR later this, well, if you're in the US it's this evening, if you're in Europe it's past midnight, so you know. We have a Link to the Past No Major Glitches tournament match that will be on ZSR main at 9 PM Eastern. So, for that and other things that are coming up, you can always check out our schedule. And I think that's it. Unless you have any last comments?
No.
No, seed was fine. It's a good race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
GG's to all the runners. Thanks again to Hendris for coming with me and to our trackers, Sean and Kids. And we hope to see you again at another restream.